Hello, I'm here in Liverpool city centre on this lovely Tuesday sunny afternoon. I've yet to hear from the Liverpool Echo regarding interviewing myself, giving me a voice, let people hear what I've got to say, because it's very important regarding the cultural change we now see happening not just in Kensington and Fairfield but right across our city, but more so Kensington and Fairfield, where I'll be standing in this May's Council election as an independent. They need to address the thorny issue facing that community, instead of just pretending the big elephant in the room doesn't exist and it'll go away. The councillors for Kensington and Fairfield, Ian Robinson, Wendy Simon, Liz Parsons, they're also silent regarding their stance on further cultural change of that once working class community. They're silent. They also believe that if they ignore it, the elephant, the big elephant in the room, will go away and no one will notice it. I mean, it really is astounding when you think about it, isn't it? It's also very patronising and insulting to the people of that community, because they're just being left and ignored. No one's addressing this thorny issue except Joe Owens. That's why it's essential people get out and vote on the 4th of May. Hope you vote for me, because I will speak for you. I will stand up and shout from the rooftops in the council. I will not remain silent as to what is happening to that community. Like I've said, the Liverpool Echo, they're silent. The sitting councillors, they're silent. Everyone's silent, and if you believe, if you just ignore the big elephant in the room, it'll go away. You see, just ask yourself this: do the 3 sitting councillors for Kensington and Fairfield and the Liverpool Echo believe, as the cultural changes a once proud Scouse working class community more and more, no one's going to notice it? It's just going to keep changing and changing until it's no longer a Scouse community. It's gone. It's finished. It'll represent somewhere else. Do they really believe, these people, in their conceited arrogance, that no one is going to notice the cultural change that Kensington and Fairfield is undergoing? You cannot not notice it. Go and have a walk or a drive around. Like I've said, that once proud working class community, it has been changed into something completely different, right? If you don't believe me, go and have a look. And as for you, councillors for that ward and the Liverpool Echo, remaining silent shows what sort of arrogance and contempt you have for the people of that community. But on the 4th of May, they'll have a choice, they'll have an option to vote for Joe Owens, and I will stand up. I will be in their corner for them. I'll be a champion for them. Because the standing councillors, the Liverpool Echo, and everyone else are just going to remain silent until that community is just, it's changed completely and it's the end of it. Okay, thank you. Hello, I'm still here in Liverpool city centre. Okay, sir, thank you. Thanks very much. I'm still here in Liverpool city centre on this busy, sunny Tuesday afternoon. Guy just shook me hand. Brilliant when that happens. I know this is not all for nothing. I know my message is now reaching people right across the city. Brilliant. So, a message to the councillors for Fairfield, Kensington and Fairfield: Liam Robinson, Wendy Salmon and Liz Parsons. Are you three councillors oblivious as to what is happening to that community? It is being changed into something completely different. It's gone from being a proud working class community to something unrecognisable. I don't know how to describe it. The Saint-Denis of Liverpool. Saint-Denis is a suburb outside of Paris where Liverpool fans were ambushed, beaten and robbed by North African immigrants after the Real Madrid gained the Champions League. It's being changed into a Saint-Denis. Now, you councillors, you walk in and around that community on a daily basis, I'm assuming. You must be seeing with your own eyes what is happening, yet you're silent. Are you going to see your time out in the council and then pass the nightmare onto someone else? Is that what you do, you politicians? You kick the ball that far ahead. By the time you catch up to it, you're out of office and it's someone else's problem. Well, that's what seems to happen, right? Not just here in Liverpool, but across the country. Kick the ball that far ahead. By the time you catch up to the ball, you're out of office and it's someone else's problem. And that's what's happening, and that's what it seems you three councillors are intent on doing. You're going to pass the problem or the nightmare onto someone else. A once proud working class Scouse community has been destroyed, and you're silent like nothing's happened. You're totally indifferent as to whether or not the cultural change continues and the area is lost and swallowed up into a Saint-Denis type area. I don't know, I'm just lost for words. How you can pretend nothing's happening, how you can pretend that area hasn't got problems due to cultural change. Too many new arrivals from different backgrounds, have different values, standards, culture, have been dispersed there, and it has changed that community into something completely different, right? You know it has, because you walk in and around that community on a daily basis, I'm assuming. Yet you're silent. You don't even mention it in your literature. You're putting out in that ward. You just don't say anything about it. Well, on the 4th of May, you're going to pay for this silence. And also, treating the people of that community with the contempt you have, right? That's what you have. You've treated them with utter contempt. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to see your time out in the council and pass the nightmare to someone else. But on the 4th of May, people can vote for Joe Owens. Okay, thank you.